I had a dream that we were raptured today. We were out shopping and it looked like there was about to be war. It was just weird in the air. Like you could tell something was about to happen. It was like dark kind of, but not like, kind of like a storm when a storm is coming. So it was kind of like that. And then like you could start seeing like weird stuff going on, like look like aliens or some kind of creatures or some out of robot. I don't know what they were, but they look like aliens to me. It was just weird. Anyway, when the mayhem was about to start, like everything was about to go down, me, myself, and some other people, some family members or whatever, we started getting gathered up in the air, like picked up in the air. And it felt like our spirit was being ripped from our bodies. Like if you was to take, I don't know, like one ear each in your hand and you just kind of rip apart. Like it was like, it felt like somebody was tearing the spirit away from the body. But as terrifying, like as that sounds, like you could tell that there was a transformation going on. Something was happening, but it wasn't painful. It was like there was an obvious change. There was an obvious transformation. That's the best way I can describe it, as a separation, a transformation of our bodies from our spirit. And you were like, after, like this is all happening very quickly. Like we're being lifted up. Our bodies are being separated from our spirit. We're transforming. And like within a blink of an eye, that's how quickly it was over with. The blink of an eye, it was done. Like it was over. So I started like opening up my eyes in this vision as if I was like waking up the next morning from a long dream. You know how you kind of like open your eyes up. You're trying to wake up, but you're not really fully awakened yet. So when I opened my eyes and started looking around, we were in this beautiful, and I mean beautiful place. It was gorgeous. I can't even describe how beautiful it was. The colors was like really rich and vibrant and just, they popped out at you. I can't describe how beautiful the colors were. The colors was like, I guess if you put like a regular old school, those big boxy TVs, like the CRT TVs, I think it's called, next to a 4K high definition TV, that's how crisp the colors were. Like you could obviously tell the difference. So anyway, it was obvious that we was in heaven, because it was nothing like this world. Like it was just so beautiful. I mean, it was just wonderfully made.
When I went to heaven, it was so beautiful. All the animals were just jumping around, playing, giving each other hugs. And I saw trees with fruits. And Jesus asked me, "Do you want a fruit?" Then I said yes. It was so beautiful. Then I went to Abba, and he said, when you go back to earth, tell everybody how great it is to be in heaven. Apparently he's waiting for us, and he will just be there waiting for us, and he loves us so much.
What was the angels like? Were they nice?
They're very nice. They were playing games.
They were playing games.
And they're saying, once I get old, I'll go to them, and they'll play with me.
Wow.
And they'll accompany me, and they'll keep company me, even when I'm bored.
Yes.
It was so beautiful. And Jesus told me, now go and tell everybody, and tell them that I love them so much.
Oh. Did you meet White Bird?
And a bird sat on me here. And she was so lovely. Then I went to its cage and took some of its food. Then I gave her food. And she was so happy. Then she went back to go and play with the others. Then Abba told me, now go to the world and tell everybody what you saw.
Was there a lot of people up there?
Yes.
What were they doing?
They were also playing. They were talking, hugging, even smiling at each other. And everybody was just so happy.
What was your best part of heaven?
Hugging Jesus.
Hugging Jesus. Anything else you want to share?
That's all.
Jesus turned around and he said, look over your shoulder. And I looked back over my shoulder and I saw this big meadow with millions and millions of children in that meadow. And I didn't even have to ask Jesus who they were. I said, I don't know who they were. They are the children who were aborted. And I saw them in all different stages of their life, as babies, as youngsters out playing in the yard, and it was, I can hardly explain it, but it was so neat. And I just, when I think of the history of abortion in the United States and the number of babies that have done this, and I personally know 3 different ladies who have had abortions that they've had scheduled. And these ladies say they never stop thinking about that baby. Well, if you're one of those ladies that aborted your baby, he is there waiting for you. She is there waiting for you. And all you got to do is punch the ticket, is get Jesus in your heart. You're going to be there, because I'll never forget. I said, Jesus, what's going to happen to these kids? He said, well, I'm taking care of them, Jim. I'm taking care of them till their moms and dads come up here and meet them again. And he said, some of their moms and dads are not going to make it, but I will take care of them for eternity. And I just, my mind was blown.